morning unfolds gently over the green crown of Africa's forest. The air shimmers with warmth and movement as mist curls around the trunks of ancient trees. Shafts of golden sunlight pierce the canopy, glinting off droplets of dew that cling to emerald leaves. Beneath this glowing roof, life stirs, wings flutter, frogs croak, and somewhere in the distance, a playful chorus of whoops and trills rises through the jungle air. The vervet monkeys are awake. They move with purpose and playfulness, their gray coats flashing between branches like quicksilver. One hangs by its tail, reaching for a tender leaf. Another darts forward, chasing a sibling in a flurry of movement. Their faces are alive with expression, curious, mischievous, impossibly human. In this green world, they are the storytellers, the dancers, the dreamers of the forest. As the sun climbs higher, the forest hums with a rhythm older than memory. This is no ordinary morning. The season has shifted. The rains are near, and with them comes a pulse of life that touches every creature great and small. The vervet sense it, an invisible current in the air, stirring hearts, sharpening eyes, awakening instincts buried deep within their blood. The time has come for a new generation to begin. Far below, the first drops of rain kiss the dusty earth. The scent of petrichor drifts upward, mingling with the sweetness of blossoms. Insects burst into the air, shimmering clouds of wings and color. The forest, so long held in the grip of drought, exhales. Leaves unfurl in tender greens, rivers swell, and the vervet world transforms overnight. For them, the season of renewal has begun, the time when rivalry and affection meet in a delicate dance that ensures the continuation of life itself. High in the branches, a mother grooms her daughter, picking through soft fur with tender care. Around her, the troop stirs, mothers calling to their infants, young males chasing one another, older females watching with quiet wisdom. Life in the troop is a web of connection. Each monkey knows its place, each bond a thread that holds the community together. Females stay with the group for life, passing on knowledge of food, safety, and the subtle laws of harmony. Males, when they come of age, leave to seek new homes, carrying the forest's genetic story into fresh bloodlines. The hierarchy among them is invisible yet constant, written not in words but in gestures, a bowed head, a grooming touch, a sidelong glance that speaks of respect. The oldest females guide with patience, the younger learn with humility. And through this balance, the troop thrives. But now, as the rains deepen, a restlessness begins to ripple through the branches. Males pace along the edges of the troop, muscles tense, eyes bright. Something within them has changed. The transformation begins quietly. Their fur darkens, their bodies seem stronger, their calls louder. Hormones surge like the rivers below, shaping behavior and desire. The forest, always alive, seems to vibrate with unseen energy. Males leap across branches, showing their strength in acrobatic displays. They chase, they call, they compete, each hoping to draw the gaze of a watching female. Females, meanwhile, are deliberate. They observe from the sidelines, their eyes calm and discerning. To them, the choice is everything. It is not beauty they seek, but health, intelligence, and composure. They can tell which males will make patient fathers and which will bring danger to the troop. Every chase, every bark, every flash of dominance carries a message. It is courtship written in movement and sound, wild yet deeply purposeful. A young male, bold but untested, approaches an older female. His tail arches high, his call rings through the trees. He leaps between branches, showing power in every motion. But when he draws too near, she turns away, unimpressed. Another male, older, wiser, remains still. He grooms quietly, ignoring the noise. His calm draws her attention more than any display. Strength alone is not enough. Patience, it seems, is the greater virtue. The forest watches this silent theater unfold. Parrots chatter from above, raindrops fall in soft percussion. The air grows heavy with scent, flowers blooming, wet bark, the musky signals of mating readiness. Though invisible to human eyes, pheromones weave their way through the branches, carrying wordless messages that guide this season's choices. It is communication beyond language, ancient and exact, connecting every living being through instinct and survival. As the days stretch on, the energy grows bolder. Males test one another in short bursts of conflict, baring teeth, lunging, then retreating before real harm is done. The strongest win respect not by violence, but by control. Those who lash out too wildly lose favor, those who lead with restraint gain trust. In this way, the vervet's world mirrors the wisdom of the forest itself. Power without balance leads only to ruin. The rain continues, soft and endless. Rivers fill, flowers open, and the canopy glows in rich green light. Between storms, the troop gathers to feed, play, and rest. The little ones cling to their mothers, wide-eyed and curious, watching the rituals unfold. The adults move like shadows through the dripping leaves, their gray fur beaded with water. Somewhere above, thunder murmurs, a heartbeat in the sky. As night falls, the forest changes once more. The air cools, fireflies drift like fallen stars, and the vervets huddle close for warmth. The calls of the day fade into silence, replaced by the steady rhythm of rain on leaves. In that stillness, under the cover of darkness, nature's promise is renewed. New bonds are formed. Life continues its quiet work, unseen but unstoppable. When dawn returns, the forest glows again, washed clean by the storm. Mist clings to the treetops as the first rays of light strike the wet leaves, turning the canopy into a sea of silver and gold. The vervet stretch and stir, their fur glistening. Males once rivals now share the same branches, their battles forgotten. Females groom each other gently, peace restored after the passion of the season. In the calm after the rains, the forest feels whole again. Seeds carried by wind and monkey droppings have begun to sprout in the damp soil below. The circle of life expands quietly, without fanfare. The forest needs the vervets as much as they need it. They are planters, pollinators, caretakers, tiny gardeners of the green kingdom. Without them, the rhythm would falter.